Hello, and welcome to part 3 of our Mega Evolution Chaos Rising opening series. We've done the small with the booster bundle. We've done the medium with the Elite Trainer boxes. Today, we're going for the large big bass, the ultimate of ultimates, booster box of Chaos Rising. As you'll remember from last video, these are our hits from the Elite Trainer box. However, it's like a mindset. The Elite Trainer box is yesterday. The day before yesterday was the booster bundle. Today is the big turkey, the big bass, the big salmon, the big shrimp, I'd even say. Booster box, 36 packs. For some reason, that's poking down a little. If there's any time to get a special illustration rare, now is the time for our wishes to come true as I delicately cut the wrapper and try a fat finger my way in, which won't work, so I have to use my scissors again to take off the wrapping, because after all, that's the plastic from, I missed the cardboard from the Elite Trainer boxes instead of this plastic BS. The big kahuna, our booster box of, or as they call it, a booster pack display of Chaos Rising. I'm going to put you off to the side so that each pack we grab can be filled with the most grace. This is a serious matter. So serious, I even put on socks. I'm kidding. I didn't actually put on socks. Code card. Boom. In fact, we're going to do the energy trick. Meadow Energy, Emolga, Bergamite, Minchino, Litleo, Deoxys Defense, Great Hallnet, Metagross, Donphan, Prism Tower, and Keldeo. Now, I'm sure you all know the guys from these sets, from this set already. And as such, we'll be probably pulling a lot of repeats. So, I probably won't read the name of every single Pokemon card. I will show them, but I probably will not read them. That's because you guys are not stupid. I hope you guys are not stupid, and that you're able to immediately remember who's who. So as such, this might go a little bit quicker because we're not reading anything. But we're still going to talk, because not only are these card opening sessions, these are just like yap sessions where, I yap about things that are on my mind. A sort of unedited, well, everything on here is unedited, an unedited, rambly way. Let's talk about Japan's new policies for Pokemon cards. They've started doing cool stuff that I think is really awesome, that the US should adopt. Like, for example, they're starting to cut open the seals and stuff on packs, which I think is good. Stops resellers. They're starting to quiz people on if they actually know their stuff. Crobat Art Rare. Let's read that. Honestly, and now government ID for Pokemon Online purchases. Great. Do it. Please. Crobat, 130 HP, Stage 2. Nighttime Maneuvers, Dark type. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may use this ability. Search your deck for a card, shuffle it, and put it on top. Poison Soundwave, 80 in the dark. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. But yes, please do more of that. That would be really awesome. I'd really enjoy that a lot. Finding Energy, Frogadier, Weedle, Quillfish, Gloomy, Delibird, Polyp, Golisopod, Chespin, Quillodent, Delphox. Don't start slipping. I know you're the bulk. But IDC. We're not doing any bits this time. We're going to be serious. No Magic the Gathering. No Yu-Gi-Oh! No One Piece. Just straight Pokemans. Quillfish, Gloomy, Phantom, Froakie. All these guys seen before. We know who they are. We do not need additional answers, additional commentary, anything. Hello, AZ. Cobalion. I don't like Cobalion very much. In fact, I don't like any of the Swords of Justice that much. I think they're kind of mid, personally. But Cobalion EX, Steel type, I refuse to call it Metal, 210 HP. Metal Road. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may use this ability, move any amount of metal energy from your other Pokemon to this one. Power Tackle for 2 and a colorless. During your next turn, it can't use attacks. 36 packs. Please, I know SIRs are meant to be hard to pull. But also, low-key, if I pull the Gold Greninja, I'll sell it. I'll sell it, I don't care. I don't like the gold cards even that much. I got a gold Gardevoir, I sold that person, that guy. I was about to say that MF, which is not a good word. As you know, we're a very family-friendly channel. Here. It is true. We're very family-friendly. Watch this with your mom. Hi, moms. Happy Mother's Day. You're loved. No, if you didn't get anyone to tell you that on Mother's Day, know that you're loved by me. What else can I talk about? You know what we can talk about? Where my SAR is. I've been playing Ace Attorney. I finished Ace Attorneys 1 through 3. I liked all of them. Can't say I had a bad experience with any of them. I will say, I do have a slight grievance with Ace Attorney 3, Trials and Tribulations, is that there's not enough cases featuring, that revolve around Phoenix. Case 1 is the tutorial with Mia Fey. It's cool. 2 and 3, they're about Phoenix Wright, which, sure. Trial 4 is a flashback from when Phoenix is in the hospital. Mega Greninja! Heyo! Trial 4 is the flashback to Mia's first day in court, when Phoenix is reading up on something in Case 5. And then Case 5 is the final case. There's like 2 cases that don't even really focus around Phoenix Wright. I mean, the first case technically does, because he's a major witness in it, but you're not playing as Phoenix. Anyway, Mega Greninja EX, it's the guy it's the guy from the pack. 350 HP, Water Stage 2, Mega Ball Form Greninja. Mortal Shuriken. Once during your turn, if it's in the active spot, you may discard a basic water from your Pokemon from your hand in order to use this ability. Place 6 damage, counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Ninja Spinner. That's the name of the Japanese set. 120 plus for 2 water. You may put a water energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand, and if you do, it does 80 more damage. Great. Look, I pulled enough normal Mega Greninja EXs. I want the SIR. It's really the only card I really want from this set. And I don't want to pay the exorbitant fees of singles. Although really, with the amount of product I bought overall, I could have bought 2. Don't ask me how much I spent overall on both Japanese and English packs. You don't want to know. But anyway, Ace Attorney, really fun. Francisco Von Karma, please hit my line. Miles Edgeworth, he's a hottie. There's definitely some yaoi between those two. But and then I'm a little bit into Apollo Justice. I've also been sort of doing 2 at once. I've been doing Ace Attorney Investigations 1, and Chespin art rare, and then Ace Attorney Investigations and Apollo Justice. Chespin 70 HP grass basic, beat for 10 and 1 grass. Then Spike Sting 2 grass does 30 damage. It's like, look, man, it's cool that I'm able to get you, but it's not who I want. God, it's not who I want. I just want the Greninja, ninja spinner. Because he spins the shuriken. And he's a ninja. Like, I don't know, I was about to say like Rubber Ross. Speaking of Rubber Ross, have y'all watched Gameoverse yet? I thought it was a pretty good pilot. It's got J-Schlatt in it. I'm a big fan of that guy. Here's Hobie. He gets full green light. Oh, second Gorgeist EX. But I've already read it though, in part 1. So you can look at it again. It gets a thumbs up from me. I do wish though. Do wish it got an SIR. But that's because I am a greedy little boy. I am a greedy boy who really just wants, who just really wants a Gorgeist SIR. Maybe they'll give it to him. I don't know. I see something shiny at the back. Beedrill. Don't care. It's not Greninja or Chinchino or Mega Dragaji or Mega Floette. I don't want it. I don't want it. Me no want. Code card. Energy card to the front. Energy guessing game. Fire. Hey! I got it. I didn't even look. Ooh. Ooh. Aw. Xerneas, though. I like Xerneas. Dude, Xerneas Geomancy? Geomancy is such a crazy move. Because as a kid, I didn't use setup moves at all. But even I read that, I was like, whoa, this is strong. Also became part of the default moveset. And I was like, hey, you know what? Flip it. I'll use it. Energy guessing game. I'm saying water. Dark. That's okay. That is okay. Because in life, you don't always get the answer correct the first try. Nothing! I love when my card set has nothing good. It's like, please. Please, bro. You know what? I would like to take the opportunity to apologize to you all for the other night when I did the Magic the Gathering opening and the 2 boxes of Ninja Spinner. My heart wasn't in it all the way. And for that, I apologize. Maybe I should not record YouTube videos when I've gotten back from a 14-hour drive and I'm very tired. But honestly, I was like, dude, if I don't get these done now, they won't get done at all. And then my viewers will be like, well, no more him. Ooh, anything. Hey, wait, hold on, actually, this card's like 20 bucks. This is actually pretty good with the flip. Ampharos. Lightning evolves from Mareep on 160 HP. Synchro Pulse. That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I think there is a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Synchro Pulse. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, attacks done by this Pokemon do any more damage to your opponent for each active Pokemon. Then Flashing Bolt, 140 for a Lightning and a Colorless. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use it. Second half of the box. I'm really scared, dude. I'm really flippin' scared. I'm so effing scared. GIF, insert here. Oh, felt like the table was about to break. Nothing, because I'm a chud. I'm a chuddy chudderson. I'm a chuddy, chuddy, chud, chud, chud. It's like in that episode of South Park where the doctor goes off on Eric Cartman. It doesn't affect him at all. And then his wife leaves him. Dude, they do some crazy stuff in that show. That's South Park. I'll tell you what. Oh, I knocked over my dinosaur deck. Whoopsie. Hold on. Whoopsie. Yeah, because I didn't want to. Wow. Is there not a single normal monster in this deck? Nope, there it is. Professorsaurus. This isn't about Yu-Gi-Oh! This is about Pokemon. Konami, please bring Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel to the West. Mega Float. Whoa. Very cool, though. I will admit. Very cool. Down, bow, 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 bow. I just want an SAR. Hey, it's AZ's Tranquility. Hi, AZ's Tranquility. What about AZ's Hostility? Is there any of that? Anything good? Esper. I do like Esper. Boom, boo, it's all mid. It's all a mid opening. I have hope, though. The boy with hope crossed on his heart. That's me. Ooh. Crocodile again. Please, 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 oh, please. Nothing! Nothing ever happens, guys. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. Nope. Ooh. Mega Dragouji. Ultra rare. I really hope this doesn't take up my slot. Corrosive Liquid. Pernicious Poison. Yeah, I read that already. In the last part, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was the last part. Could have been part 1 for all I remember. Boom. I'm legitimately getting scared at this point. I know they're SIRs, which means they're very hard to pull. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But you have faith. Two bubblies. Look, I'm glad that the energy is being bubbly, but I don't want bubbles. I want water. I guess bubbles are water. Right? Bubbles are water. Yeah. Yeah, they have to be. Now we're going to take the rest of these out. Since we're almost done. Come on, focus, camera. By camera, I mean iPhone. Batang, art rare. $100 HP, metal, stage 1, Evolved from Beldum. Metal Claw for 30. Guard Press, 2 and a colorless, 70 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. Chaos Rising. Yeah, dude, the chaos of my anger Rising. I really hope all the luck earlier today did not go into getting the shiny Eevee in Legends EA. Oh, make a Gallade. Gallade. I was about to call it Gardevoir. I'm sorry, Gallade. I'd be misgendering you. Because only male Curly can evolve into Gallade. I was looking at leaks for the next set for Abyss Eye. Man, I'll tell you, that set is not getting scalped whatsoever. I can guarantee you it's going to be another perfect order situation. There is going to be nothing in that set that people are going to want to scalp, which honestly, thank God, means I can get my Chandelure and Gwyn SIRs in peace. Look them up. They are beautiful cards. Well, honestly, I like the Chandelure SIR. I just wish it was more, dude. I just wish it was more. OMG, Beedrill EX. Full art. Hello, Beedrill. Beedrill. Beep. I actually did use a Beedrill. Start Legends EA. Here's my homie. Then Boys the Heracross came in. I was like, oh my god. That's Boys the Heracross. I love him. Anything at all. Sparkly. And Follett. Dude. I'm going to be so mad. Of course, I'm grateful for the hits anyway. But I just want Greninja. I just want Greninja. I want to beat the odds. I want to beat the odds, please. And no Greninja in that one. Well, actually, well, I did forget Cobalion. The hits pile. He's so unmemorable. I forgot he was a hit. You know what? We're gonna save Greninja for last. If there's any pack he could come out of, it's that one. I haven't felt this nervous since I took the LSATs, bro. I've not felt this nervous since I took the LSATs. Which, God, that was a process I never want to go through again. But I did it. God, I did it. Folks, remember, let this video, or let this series of videos, teach you one thing. Even if it's expensive, just buy the singles. Please just buy singles. You will be so much happier. And ironically, you'll be a lot more financially stable because you won't spend your life gambling for these cards. But, you know, also, like I said, I think it was the last video, or maybe this video, just sort of bit of yap before we opened the last pack. I only go this hard when the sets come out, right? After that, I really don't. I just stick to buying singles because, you know, I get my fix at the start. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Great. And then I move on to, you know, opening stuff like Magic the Gathering booster boxes. Like I've got, it's off camera right now. I can't exactly point to it. Actually, no, I can point to it. Right there. My Phyrexia All-Will-Be-One box. Like, I get that because I'm going to use pretty much all the cards in that set for my decks and like Modern and Commander and stuff. No matter what the color is. Even the colors I don't like green and red. But regardless, just buy singles. Ironically, you'll be much more financially stable because you'll be making, like, if it's an expensive card, one big purchase first. And that is sort of easier to stave off than a bunch of small incidental purchases. Please, just one SIR, Minccino, or Greninja, or Dragogy or Floette. Please. Basic water energy. Watchog. Octillery. Phanpy. Beldum. Deoxys. Avalugg. AZ. Remoraid. Delibird. Goodra. No SAR, guys. Unfortunate. No SAR. SIR. Special art rare. Special illustration rare. You know what? I'm just going to go buy the Mega Greninja. Unfortunately, my local LGS has shut down. It's very sad. I went out the other day because I was finally home from school. I was like, my God, finally, I can go out to my local game store. It's shut down. I was sad. But with that, here's previous hits, today's hits. And with that, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a great night. Remember, buy the singles and take care, for we have reached the end of our Chaos Rising journey. See you in the next video with whatever I make. No matter what it is, I'll be there.